Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
All right, good morning YouTube. How you doing? I was having some camera issues right there, so I'm hoping that's fixed or that's cleared up. But yeah. Oh, this is Victor saying. I just saw something saying I was in Dallas right now. He's like, man, you be on the go-go. I'm trying to be like you when you grow up. All right, so we're out here to pick up Anaya because, you know, why not pick up Anaya? It's been forever since I seen her and I miss my best friend. Anaya's my daughter, if you didn't know that. I was gonna do a video today. All right, scratch that. So you remember when I said last video I was going to not Cars and Coffee, I was going to Caffeine and Octane. Pretty much that's Atlanta's version of Cars and Coffee. So I said I was gonna make it up to you guys. I had planned on going to this huge hypercar show in Dallas, but like when I got here I realized that the show was last Saturday, so now I'm kind of pissed off because it's not really a show today. It's a big show tomorrow, but I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, so now I'm like and I don't want to stay here. I kind of want to I don't know yet. It might be a video tomorrow with a car show, it might not. I'm just letting you know I'm not really feeling it. But instead of that, I'm gonna do a video today about pretty much the biggest exotic car brands. You got Porsche, McLaren, Lamborghini, Ferrari. So pretty much I'm gonna just introduce the brands to you, tell you what I love and what I hate about the brand. All of this is my personal opinion. And yeah, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna kind of show you guys some of the Dallas scene. Not really the scene, just like things that look nice in Dallas, you know, let you see Dallas a little bit. Why I love it so much and why Atlanta is, y'all, that Atlanta trip was just so trash. I absolutely do not like it. I would not live in Atlanta. Like, well, I don't know, I can't say that because we were in like the city of Atlanta and Buckhead and we didn't really go to the suburbs, and I'm a suburban type of dude where I don't really want to, you know. But then on the other hand, I might want to be downtown and uptown and midlife and in a condo or something, you know. So I don't know, I don't like Atlanta. I like Houston, and I would rather live in Chicago than Atlanta. That's bad. I hate Chicago. But let's get into the video. First place we're going, you know what, I really don't know where we're going right now. So the closest one is Park Place McLaren, Dallas. So yeah, let's check out the McLaren dealership. I'm not gonna vlog inside the dealerships because it's not really nice. I'm gonna try to get some good footage for you guys, and then we'll come back to the car or outside and talk about it like that. Let's see if that works.
Ain't no stopping me, constantly moving while making millions, witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings.
First stop is McLaren. Like, this is probably my second favorite. It's a 600 LT right beside me, like literally right beside me. But this is my second favorite brand. McLaren is like they're not as elegant as Ferrari, but I would put them the second most elegant. Racing wise, they are probably the quickest. They have the quickest cars, period. Like the new Senna 600 LT, the 720S will destroy anything on the street, like, period. Like, it's legit a 600 LT, like right here just cruising. I feel like I kind of parked in this way because he's trying to get out. That's the new 600 LT though. I believe this is Park Place. This is one of the Park Place whatever's regions. So right here you got McLaren, you got Maserati, you got Rolls Royce, and you got I think it's Bentley down there also. I didn't really check those out. Then also there's, I think this is Audi across the street. Like they got, no, this is Aston Martin across the street. They got the new Aston Martin Vantage. I might go check that out. For value for the money, like if this is your first car, your first exotic, I would go with McLaren. So pretty much you have the 570S, which is the entry-level McLaren. That one, I want to say it starts off at about maybe 180,000, 190,000 before like options and everything. But you can find some good used 570Ss for like under almost 150,000 now. It's crazy. I just cut a car off. I'm sorry, Mr. Car. I don't know where I'm at. Next in the McLaren line, you have the 720S. That car is just, oh my goodness, it's amazing. 720S, I believe it starts at maybe 275. Oh, scratch that. The McLaren, the 570S. So after the 570S, you have the 600 LT, which is basically the hardcore version, the track version of the 570S. The 600 LT is, I don't really know how many units they make of it. I believe it's somewhere around like 400, 500 units, and that's it. To get one, you pretty much have to be a McLaren buyer, like you've bought multiple McLarens, and they'll allocate you a spot for one. I want to say they go for around 280,000 before options, and options can get it up to like 300, over 350s, like, yeah. So after that, you have the McLaren 720S, which is their middle line car. I just missed my turn trying to vlog. 720S, you know, at first it was not widely accepted because of the uniqueness. Like, it literally looks like a freaking, it looks like a spaceship. So after the 720S, you have the Senna. The Senna is the hypercar. It's the top of the line McLaren you can get as of right now. The Senna is, I would say, it is the fastest production car on the road today, period. So Senna, I believe they start at about 850, 900,000 sticker. Then options can easily get you close to probably 2 million. They had a new Rolls Royce Cullinan. That's the Rolls Royce SUV. That was at the dealership. Saw a few Maseratis, a bunch of Wraiths. Rolls Royce Wraith is like so popular, everybody knows what that is. Okay, so right now I'm about to head to Lamborghini Dallas. That's the next dealership on the list. And then following that, Porsche is out here and Ferrari is out here also. So let's go to Lamborghini.
So afraid of, is it love or wasting your time? What of you?
Okay, so now we have Lamborghini. Lamborghini is by far my favorite brand. It has been for a long time. Like since I was 5-6 years old in the first grade, I had a poster of a Lamborghini Murcielago on my bedroom, in my bedroom. Like whenever I get to that point in life, I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini. But let me tell you guys about Lamborghini and what they are. So Lamborghini is by far the best. They have the best sounding cars, probably the best looking, no, I'll say best, most aggressive looking cars. I'll say that. Let me turn this car on because it's kind of getting cold in here. By far the most aggressive looking car, period. Like they are probably the most iconic along with Ferrari. I'll probably give Ferrari the most iconic because Ferrari is Ferrari, and when you think of a red supercar, you probably think of Ferrari. Like that's how iconic they are. So the starter Lamborghini, you have their entry-level Lamborghini, you have the Huracan or the Gallardo. The Gallardo is the predecessor to the Huracan, so the Huracan is the new one. Huracan, they have two different versions. I want to say it's a 580. They have an LP 580. That one is like probably starting off 180,000, and then they have the all-wheel drive version, which is the 610. I believe I'm correct, the LP 610. Don't kill me in the comments if I'm wrong about this stuff. This is just basic. I'm not. Yeah, I want to say those start off about 210,000, 220,000, 205,000, somewhere in there, before options and everything. So then the Performante is the track version of the Huracan. Remember how I said the 600 LT is the track version of the 570S? So the Huracan Performante is the track version of the Huracan. And these cars they're on the same level. They're both the entry level. So you have the McLaren 570, you have the Lamborghini Huracan, you have the 600 LT, you have the Performante. Mid-level Lamborghini would be the Aventador. So you have the Aventador and you have the Aventador S. This car competes with the Ferrari F12, the A12, McLaren 750S, McLaren 720S. It's just so many numbers, right? I know, but I really don't know what these start out right now. I know they are very expensive. The Aventador, without options, the Aventador S probably starts at like at least 400,000. The SV and the SVJ, those are the track editions of the Aventador. So the SV is the, I'm not even gonna get into all that because this is just a basic video. And then the hypercar, you have the Centenario, which is, I don't even know how many they cost. I know it's very limited production. Like I don't want to say how many there are because I don't know how many there are, and I don't want to be wrong and people just jump in my comments just killing me. I really believe there are like under 100 Centenarios, but I don't know for sure. Somebody leave it in the comments because I do not know. So the Centenario competes with the LaFerrari, not really the LaFerrari, but it's a hypercar like the LaFerrari, the McLaren Senna, the McLaren P1. It's not really a hypercar in sense, because when I think of a Lamborghini Centenario, I don't think of that as a hypercar, but it is a hypercar, but scratch that. Then also you have the Lamborghini Urus, which is by far, it's my favorite looking SUV. It's my favorite exotic SUV, super SUV, whatever you want to call it. If I was married right now and had the money, I would definitely try to talk my wife into getting the SUV, into getting the Urus, I mean. But that's Lamborghini. So let's head to, I believe Porsche is up next. So let's set it in the GPS and let's go to Porsche.
I've been puffing lungs and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Smoking with me, call up on a Uzi and show up, man, then them shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. Hey!
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking on your bitch, shit, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Grab me a river, give you a tissue. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100.
All right, so this was Porsche. Porsche is like, it's just class. It's literally no other way to describe Porsche. It's just class, elegance. Porsche is different because it's a luxury car brand, but then they also have their exotic cars, which would be like the GT2 RS and the GT3 RS, GT3, things like that. Porsche is hard to explain. So you have they have two SUVs. They have the starter, which is the Macan. I saw some in here as low as 60,000 new, 50, 60,000. And then they have the Cayenne, which is the big boy SUV. I don't really know what those started. I just approximated about 80,000. For a while, I really haven't liked the SUVs from Porsche, but the interior is just so... I love the interior. I love the sunroofs, and the exterior is just is rubbing on me and all that. I don't really like it because it looks like a beetle bug. Not like it looks like a bug. And then you have the Panamera, which is the family sedan. I want one really bad, really bad. And then you have the 911, which is their flagship car. So you have the base 911, and then you have like so many different versions of it. You have like the 911 Turbo, the 911 GT2 RS, the GT3 RS, the GT3, the 911. I can't even think of. It's so many different versions. Like, dude is just pulling in here in the Maybach. Like, it's just so casual. It's normal here. I just don't understand. And then another thing about Porsche is like everybody in Texas has a freaking a Porsche truck. Like literally they sell so many of these things. But that's pretty much it with Porsche. Oh, I forgot about their starter car, which is the Cayman. So you have the Cayman and you have the 911. The Cayman is, I really don't know how much they are, but yeah, I didn't really get any Caymans on film, but I can just show you one real quick. There's a Cayman right there. Those are 3 Caymans. Y'all can see those. But so right now we're headed to our last stop, and then I'm going to get Anaya. The last stop is Ferrari. They're right down the street, so forget the cutscene. Just go straight into Ferrari.
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else that's doing this. Body start to drop, hit the thing. Funny how they shook, pulling back the curtain by myself. Take a look, I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. I'm a wig splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgiving wild ass dog nigga. Something wrong with him, got him all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again.
Alrighty, so right now that was Ferrari. Ferrari is the, I don't know how to say it. They are the biggest brand. They are the most desired brand. They're the most recognizable brand. So pretty much they have a few cars. They have the Ferrari FF or the GT4 Lusso, something like that. That is pretty much their standard version of the car. No, I'm sorry, that's pretty much their family car. It is a 2-door. They got a freaking Enzo right there. Dang it, I didn't get that on camera. It's a LaFerrari and an Enzo back there. The LaFerrari and the Enzo, they're like the hypercars of Ferrari. It is extremely hard to get those. Like, you have to be very, very, very popular with Ferrari and loved by Ferrari to get the chance to purchase that car. But they don't make them anymore. So I mean, if you want one, the LaFerrari now, the coupes go for at least like $5 million, and the Aperta, which is the convertible, those go for probably closer to $10 million. Yeah, that is how much Ferrari is loved and everybody wants it. Right now I'm about to go and get my daughter. She is right up the street, so we're gonna go on a little date. Everybody gonna go on a little date, and then we're gonna get some lottery tickets, and we're gonna head. I'm gonna try not to drop the camera in the process, but after these lottery tickets, we're gonna head back to the house. So in 3, 2, 1. So if you guys like this video, be sure to smash that like button. We all about to go out and get some little food before we get back on the road.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah.
But that was a tricep?
Huh?
That was a tricep?
What you cheesing at?
Silly, Daddy. You're so weird.
Till next video. Peace.